Hi guys, this is a how to play video for Drop the Chicken 2. My name is Ben, I'm one of the developers on the game. I'm going to show you the basics of how to play and then some tips and tricks. We've been working on the game for about 2 years, so we're really proud of it. We hope you really enjoy the game. So the basic aim of the game is to get Chuck from the dive platform down into the dive ball. Now to drop the chicken, all you do is hit the drop switch in the top right hand corner. To get 3 stars, you need to collect all 3 bugs along the way. Now the trickiness of the game comes from figuring out where to put the tools in order to get him to that dive ball and get all 3 bugs. So as you can see here, I'm dragging the cannon up a little bit. He can fall straight into the front of the cannon, not the back. I'll drag the plank into place, now he's fallen into the pool. Got all the bugs, so I get 3 stars. Now as you progress through the game, it can get really tricky. So if you need a little bit of help, we've put this thing in here called the helping hands. All you do is click the hand and then click the object you want help with and it'll move it into place for you. Now, on the actual drop switch, you can see there's a number next to the drop switch. That's kind of like a par in golf. If you can get this done in 4 drops, then you'll get a really good score. These are the clown horns that give you a really good push. Okay, let's get into some of the tricky stuff. Now, some of the trickiness in the game that wasn't in Drop the Chicken 1 are some of the timed objects. These are things that are moving, and so in order to get through, you don't only have to figure out where they need to go, but you also need to time the drop of the chicken just right so that he falls correctly so that he can work with these objects that are moving. So I'm going to use the hand here just to speed it up so I can show you how it works. So okay, I'm going to drop him, there he goes, gets through, straight through, gets all the bugs. Alright, there you go, 3 stars. Now, these are the sands of time. These are super tricky. Now, when you hit one of these, everything freezes and you get to move stuff around again. You've got about 6 seconds and then he'll drop. Now, I'm going to show you him getting stuck here. If you ever get stuck, you can just hit the drop switch again and it'll go back to the top. You can also do that mid-gameplay. So, say if things aren't going well and you're like, oh, he's not going to make it to the pool, just hit the drop switch and he'll jump back up to the top. These are the portals. Now, he goes in one and he pops out the other. Sometimes in the game, we use these even more than once. So you might have to go through these like 2 or 3 times in order to get all the bugs and get to the end. So they're a really cool object. Throughout the game, there's all sorts of animated characters like these monkeys that'll help you get where you need to go. Usually they're a bit hard to master, but monkeys in particular, you just need to get Chuck to go near his hand and he'll grab you and you'll throw him in whatever direction he's going. As you get a bit further through, one thing to take note of is that if you get all 3 stars, the more and more levels will open. So it's important to try and get 3 stars and get all the bugs all the time, otherwise you'll get stuck and you won't be able to go any further. These things here are breakable planks, and these are really cool. So you can use these to give you a little bit of a boost, but then they kind of disappear to clear the way so you can get through to the dive pool. Sometimes, we'll use things multiple times in order to get the solution. So try and think a little bit laterally like that so you can figure out how to do it. As you get a bit further and you've finished all the levels in a stage, you get to do a bonus level. Now, bonus levels have stacks of bugs, and they're really good and they give you lots of points if you can get all the bugs. If you do manage to get all the bugs and finish a bonus level and finish a whole stage, then you get to have a free reward spin. The reward spin, the spin to win wheel, can let you win hands and points and everything that'll help you throughout the game. So they're really cool too. So you get one of those per stage. And then once you've played it once, it disappears, so you can't keep going back and getting more reward spins. If you do get stuck, you can also check out the store in there, so you can buy some hands in there too. I'm going to show you the elephants because they're really tricky. The elephants move back and forward, so you really got to time the drop properly so that he bounces well. Now here, as you can see, I missed one of the bugs. Because it's the first level in a stage, it's not letting me through to the next level. So I've got to go back and try and get all 3 bugs here. There we go, got all 3 bugs. And that should let me through. We really hope you enjoy the game. And we're working really hard on it. We're going to release some new stages soon. If you love it, tell your friends, we'd really appreciate it.